What I have to assess here is the extent to which there was a contract, an agreement between you and Nick for this money to be lent to you as opposed to just extended to you, whether this amounts to a contract. Is there anything you want to add, Adrian, before I rule?
I've never said that I didn't owe Nick the money. He was good enough to lend it me, and I was bad enough to take it and not pay him back.
Now, on the face of this matter, it's not a difficult case. It looks like a very straightforward loan where you've extended the money to Adrian, and on the face of it, he owes you it back. And that's indeed the case. That being said, Nick, there's learning in this, because the fact that this represents a significant amount of money to you and your family is very significant, because what that demonstrates to me is that you did have a contract with him, an intention to create legal relations. Sometimes when you lend trivial amounts of money to friends, let's say it was £200 here or there, that wouldn't have amounted to a contract. That would have just been money that you extended to him without sufficient terms of him knowing when, how, and in what circumstances to pay it back. So if a millionaire gives you £5,000, it's likely that I could construe that as a gift, because it doesn't mean very much to him. It's a trivial amount, particularly when all I've got is this pad to determine what legal basis there was between you and between Adrian. So it's some learning there. You've got to be more careful in general.
Okay.
That being said, bearing in mind the significance of this money to you and your family, I have no doubt whatsoever, not just because of that, but also because of the very helpful admission that Adrian has made here, that this was a loan, that you did accept terms to pay it back, that this was an amount outstanding. So the award of this court is for the full amount to you, and it's a start today, of £4,950, which is the total value of your claim. That's not the end of the matter. Adrian, I see all sorts of people in my court. Some of them unpleasant, some of them sad, some of them bad, some of them mad. You're none of the above.
Thank you.
You've started making amends. You've come to court today and been honest. You've given us a lesson. And you've made a very important start in improving your life, and for that you get an enormous amount of credit. Things have gone wrong and you've sought to address them. That starts today, and I hope for both your sake and for everybody else who's listening to this, that you give him, Nick, some credit for that too. The award of this court is for £4,950. Adrian, I wish you the very, very best with your recovery, and I hope, and I believe, and I trust that in due course you'll be able to make full amends, not just with Nick, but the rest of your family too.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Thank you, Nick. That's the award of this court.